But you know, Ali is such a bad writer, it takes me all my time to understand it. My dear wife, open this finds you in the clink. Oh, it's in the pink. You have not rotten, you ritter. You have not written, you rotter. When I'm with you, I'm in heaven. But when I'm away from you, I go no home. That's a funny way to Baghdad. Thank you for your photo. When I saw your photo, I thought it was Lucy. Of course it's Lucy. That's my middle name. And he can't even spell it. He spells it L-O-U-S-Y. I have been expecting a letter from you, and I am longing to see you turn over. Longing to see me turn over? Oh, turn over the paint. I'm working in the glue factory, and the smell is awful from your loving husband, Ali. P.S. Sorry I have not sent you any money this week, but I had stuck down the envelope before I remembered it. P.S. I have just got the sack and I'm on my way home with Queenie. Expect me when you see me.
But Mrs. Alibaba, who's Queenie?
That's what I'd like to know. But here's my son Hamid. Wait till I tell him.
Hello, Mother.
My son, I've got news for you. Your father's coming home.
That's good.
But he's out of work.
That's bad.
And he's bringing a female with him called Queenie. What's the joke?
Well, you see, I know all about Queenie. She's a donkey.
Oh, that explains it. For a moment, I thought your father put me on the export list.
Oh, Mother. There are many troubles that will pass by. Troubles, there are many shadows that will disappear. When you learn to meet them with a smile, to greet them from a smile is better than a guarantee. You can smile when you can't say a word. You can smile when you cannot be heard. You can smile when it's funny or fun. You can smile anytime, anywhere. Though the world forsake you, joy will overtake you. Hope will soon awaken with your smile today. Don't parade your sorrow, wait until tomorrow, for your joy will have to make the whole world glad. You can smile when you can't say a word. You can smile when you cannot be heard. You can smile when it's funny or fun. You can smile anytime, anywhere. Clouds or raining, don't begin complaining. When the earth is clear, should not make you sad. Do not be afraid, so smiling is much better. And the sun will come to make the whole world glad. You can smile when you can't say a word. You can smile when you cannot be heard. You can smile when it's funny or fun. You can smile anytime, anywhere.
This is an undignified situation. Forsooth, the captain of the 40 Thieves, I, the fearsome Abdullah, who all men fear and women dread, I, the greatest robber who ever sacked Baghdad, shall after descending on spying on my brothers in arms and crime, Hasaruk and Kasaruk, the rogue shall answer to me from their absence from duty. If they are here in Baghdad, I shall find them. And when I do find you, Hasaruk and Kasaruk, beware my wrath. Abdullah is not a man to be easily deceived. Mustafa! Any sign of Hasaruk and Kasaruk yet?
Not yet.
We'll continue to search them, but you must be very careful. No one must suspect. I am going to pretend to be a wealthy merchant. And that reminds me, when I checked up on the cave today, I found £2,000 missing. Now only you and I have access to it, so what do you have to say?
What do you say if we both put in £1,000 and forget all about it?
Oh, so that's it, is it? I'll deal with you later. In the meantime, keep your eyes and ears open and try to find out where the traders who arrive today are going to store their possessions.
How can I do that?
Very simple. Mingle with the crowds and listen. That's all. Mingle.
Mingle?
Yes, mingle. Now, don't forget my orders. Where are you going?
I'm going to mingle.
The impertinence, the insubordination to address me like that. But it's not a bad idea.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is this Morgiana I see?
Yes, Mr. Cassim, it is.
Loafing about the streets when you should be at work, Morgiana, my slave? And what are you doing outside my brother's house?
I'm expecting somebody.
Ah, that young scamp Hamid, I suppose. Ali Baba's son.
Oh, please, Mr. Cassim, can you not release me? Can you not give me my freedom? Then Hamid and I could.
Ah, romance. But you are asking the impossible, Morgiana. I could not set you free. What would my wife cause, you say?
Are you afraid of your wife?
I'll let you into a little secret if you promise not to tell anyone.
I promise.
She wears the trousers.
Whose trousers?
The trousers I should be wearing as Lord and Master. And not only that, she keeps the family first. You see, I married into money. Don't you ever do us anything like that.
I'm afraid there's no chance. Hamid is poor.
Ah, never mind, my child. My wife, Scram! Ah, my little pin-up girl. Pin-up? She ought to be nailed up.
What did you say?
My little peppermint cream.
I heard voices. Who was the girl?
I heard nothing, my love.
Cassim, you are either unfaithful to me or you are deaf.
I am deaf, my love.
And blind too?
Not to your charms, my love.
Why did you marry me? What a husband to have.
You chose me, dear, such as I am.
Yes. And I made a very bad choice.
What is the use of repining? You know the old Persian saying, it's no use looking for the stable door after the horse has spilt the milk.
Why did you marry me?
Darling, I was fascinated by your money.
What?
By your many charms, my love.
And when my back is turned, you flirt with our slave girl Morgiana.
She's in love with Alice, son Hamid, and she wants to marry him.
That shall never come to pass. Tomorrow, Morgiana will be sold in the slave market.
Oh, no, of course, yeah.
You heard me. She shall be sold. And now, on with your errand. I sent you to collect the back rent your brother Ali owes you.
I'll go now.
Remember, I shall be watching you.
I was afraid of that. I can't understand what's come over the woman. She must be the life and soul of the Women's Institute. I still recall so tenderly the night when first we met. The memories so dear to me. So how could you forget? Fancy forgetting the love that we knew when we were fancy free. Fancy forgetting what I said to you and what you said to me. Though the years go by and our youth is gone, memories don't die like a song, they linger on. So just when I thought you remembered it too, fancy, just fancy you forgetting.
Cassim!
Thanks, my love, have one.
Oh, good morning, Cassim. I suppose you've called for the rent.
Yes, and I...
Well, I
don't pay, Mrs. Alley, I shall have to turn you out.
Turn me out? Oh, mercy, Percy.
What's the matter, Mother?
Harry, didn't I say to you early this morning Cassim would be wanting his money?
Yes, Mother, you said to me early this morning, Cassim will be wanting his money, and then you said, let him want.
And there he is, wanting.
I'm tired of asking you, Mrs. Alley. I've been asking you for a week back.
I didn't know you had one.
Look, why doesn't your husband get regular work?
Oh, why spoil a lovely day like this by referring to Ali? It's not fair to criticise him. It's a blow below the brassiere.
Now look here, you owe me for the last quarter, and the quarter before that, and the quarter before that.
Oh, the quarter before that.
How much do we owe?
£14, 14 shillings and 4p.
Well, we'll give you a prescription for 4p and take it to Boots and see if they'll make it up to you.
Very well, you forced me to do this. I must seize your furniture. Come on, come on. Come on.
Let go, Mrs. Thatcher. Oh, that matters well.
There, this will do this time, and we'll be back presently for the rest.
Oh, I mean, if only we had some money.
But you know, Mother, money is the root of all evil.
Then I wish that I could dig up a few roots.
Oh, my wife, my lavender-scented lily.
Ali! Oh!
You're not hurt, are you?
No! What on earth you got in those bags? On Queenie's back? Gold?
My little lotus flower, what if I were to tell you it was gold?
What have you been doing?
Mother, please don't say what have you been doing. It's not correct.
What have you been doing? Oh!
Well, it was like this. Queenie and I were taking a shortcut through the forest when we heard voices. Queenie, I says, robbers, I says, and Queenie went as white as a sheet. Oh, yes, you did. So we hid in the bushes, and we saw a large band of bandits approach. They went up to a rock, and one of them shouted, "Open, sesame!"
Open what?
Open, you heard, and the rock flew open.
Hamid, fetch my own bin off the table. Your father wants to play.
It's true. Up came a gang of 40 thieves. They went through the opening in the rock, and one of them shouted, "Shut, sesame!" and the rock closed.
Did you see what was in the cave?
Better than that. When they came out, I went into the cave.
Oh, you never.
I did. First of all, I saw a skeleton.
Oh, didn't it frighten you?
No, it never said a word. And what do you think I saw? Money, precious stones, jewellery and gold. Look! Gold!
Gold?
Gold! Quiet! You want the whole town to know. Now we must hide this.
We'll bury it in the garden.
But we must measure it first. Hamid, go and borrow a measure from Uncle Cassim and tell him his miserable rent will be paid forthwith.
Right, and I'll order myself a 40-horsepower camel.
Take poor Queenie to the yard. She looks tired.
Then keep an eye on Queenie while I go for help.
You hurt yourself, my love.
No,
Then why are you walking like this?
I'm trying not to make a noise.
Why?
Past Alabama on the way home. I didn't like the look of his bags.
I'll tell him to get a new pair.
I mean the bags he was carrying.
Do you mean he wasn't wearing
He
it?
didn't tell me what was in them. But he sent Hamid for a loan of our measure.
What for?
He said he wanted to measure his corn.
Measure his corn? What good will that do? It will be just as painful afterwards.
You don't understand. I put some wax in the bottom of the measure. Whatever goes into the measure will leave a trace in the wax. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You seem very pleased with yourself.
Yes, it's my birthday. I was just counting my presents.
You were just measuring them.
I make it 50 now.
Have you finished with my measure? You're always borrowing things. First it was me mangle and then a squeeze of me blue bag.
And what about you last week? Borrowing our cold meat till Saturday.
Oh, well. The measure, if you please.
I'll just clean it for you.
You needn't bother.
Offside.
It's not the offside that interests me, it's the inside. Just as I thought. A piece of gold.
And where did you get so much gold that you've got to use a measure?
Wouldn't you like to know? Come, my love, with our wealth we will buy a palace. Yes, servants, slaves, everything. Lead on, my son. Come, my queen, and I will buy thee costly raiment, the most gorgeous and expensive garments we can find. Come, let us hence to Oxfam.
And to think it was all written in the stars. Those gorgeous stars. Those dazzling stars. Those glamorous stars.
Get up then, stars.
Well, what do you make of that?
It's as I thought. Ali has some secret hoard. You must follow him and take your rightful share as a brother should.
Poor flowery peach blossom. I'll watch him. I'll sit close to him like a flea on an elephant's back.
Oh, Cassim, there are times when you are positively coarse. Hence!
And what do you think happened? Her father came in, said he wasn't having a young bounder like me caught his daughter, so he kicked me out the back door.
You didn't stand for that, did you?
I should think not. I kicked out the door, told him I was connected with the best people in Baghdad, so he asked me and apologised.
Good.
And then he kicked me out the front door.
I wonder where our Captain Abdullah is.
I believe he distrusts us.
Who minds him, the little undersized whippersnapper?
If he's not careful, I'll break every bone in his body.
And me, I'll pick him up, sir, and I'll... Well, not so bad, Captain. I sent you two, my loyal henchmen, Hassarup and Kassarup. I sent you into Baghdad to spy out rich merchants, so report your movements.
We went there and back and there and back. And here we are.
Tell them, Mustafa, break it to them gently.
There is work in store for you. Steady, Mustafa. He's not very strong. Don't mention work to him. He used to be in the civil service. Yes, work. Do you see yonder merchant house in the shade of the olive tree?
We do. There is your next adventure. A rich house, but you must be very careful. The house is strongly guarded.
Very strong. Very strong.
Then we needn't waste time trying to get in.
Of course not. Can't be done. 2 to 1 can't go. It's easy, if you were careful. After you pass the giant slave who guards the outer door, what happened to him? You killed him.
Just like that.
Proceed. Then you pass along the courtyard. There's a lion on guard there, but don't mind him. No, we'll mind ourselves.
And then you pass into the hall. You pass the man-eating tiger.
Eh?
You pass the tiger.
treasure room.
Gorilla? Don't worry about the gorilla. It's a vegetarian. We know that.
Yes, we know that. But does the gorilla know? Then you open the door of the treasure room and enter. We're still there.
I hope so. Enter, take the treasure and steal out. Don't get captured.
Remember, your heads are indispensable to us. Yes, and they're rather useful to us.
You shall be well rewarded if you prepare to do my behest.
What did he say? He said, prepare for your ink press. I tell you, comrades, when the moon is high in the firmament, there'll be murky work on the crossroads. 'Tis true, comrade, but think of the reward, the plunder.
The silks, satin, jewellery, gold. In this life, one thing counts. In the bank, large amounts. Afraid these don't grow on trees. You have to pick a pocket or two. You have to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you have to pick a pocket or two. Large amounts don't grow on trees. You have to pick a pocket or two. Why should we break our backs stupidly paying tax? Better get some untaxed income. You better pick a pocket or two. You better pick a pocket or two. Boys, you better pick a pocket or two. Should we all break our backs? You better pick a pocket or two. Robin Hood, what a crook, gave away what he took. Charity's fine, subscribe to mine. Get out and pick a pocket or two. Get out and pick a pocket or two. Boys, get out and pick a pocket or two. Robin Hood was far too good. Get out and pick a pocket or two. Take a tip from our chief. He can win everything.
I recall he started small. He had to pick a pocket or two.
He had to pick a pocket or two. Boys, he had to pick a pocket or two. We can be like our chief if we pick a pocket or two. When I see someone rich, both my thumbs start to itch. Only to find some peace of mind, I have to pick a pocket or two. Have to pick a pocket or two, boys. We have to pick a pocket or two. Just to find some peace of mind, we have to pick a pocket or two.
Hello, Gaynor. What's the meeting in aid of?
Ah, I've been looking for someone like you. I want to introduce you to a new game. It's called Kissing and Guessing.
Oh, I'll play that. It sounds good.
But there are certain rules. You must shut your eyes, I kiss a girl, and you guess what number I've kissed.
You kiss a girl.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not playing.
All right then, you kiss a girl and I'll guess.
Oh, that's better.
Just a minute. We haven't started yet.
It's all right. I was only practicing.
Now, to make this game more interesting, how about a little bet? If I guess right, the money's mine.
All right. There's my money. Now, close your eyes. Right, go on, guess. I kissed her.
Is it odd or even?
Odd.
Between 2 and 4?
No.
Between 4 and 6?
Yes.
You kissed number 5.
The lad's a wizard.
Hello, got a new game. shut my eyes, you kiss a girl, and I guess what number you kissed. And we have a little bet. And if I guess right, I get the money.
I'll have a go, Joe.
What with that face?
What's the matter with my face?
What's a hot iron on it?
There's my money.
There's my money. Right?
Is it odd or even?
Even?
Between 1 and 3?
No.
Between 3 and 5?
Yes.
You kiss number 4. There's one born every minute.
You know, I do think he meant that last remark as a compliment.
Of course not, I see it now. We've been done. Diddle, twisted.
I've got an idea. When he comes back, I'll shut my eyes, let him kiss, we'll have a good bet, and you signal a number to me by tapping, like that. Do you fully comprehend?
Do I what? Oh, quite. I say, what a topping scheme.
Here he comes.
Shall we play the game again?
Certainly, my friends would like to play as well.
You kiss, Mrs. Sally will guess. The more the merrier.
No, he's going to kiss. There's my money, £5.
And there's my money, £5.
And there's my money, £5. Are you coming in?
Go on, we'll have 3 penny.
You spendthrift.
What number?
2.
Let us try again.
No, we don't want to play anymore. Oh, well, if that's how you feel about it.
He's kissed a girl. What number?
That's not fair. Ali wasn't
slave number one. What am I doing?
2 bazookas.
So,
Here, I'm going to have a go at this.
now for lot number 2. What am I doing?
2 bazookas.
So,
You're a bit swift, aren't you? I didn't have time to bid.
now for lot number 3. This is one of the fairest beauties of the area, without mark or blemish. What am I offering?
10 bazookas.
15 bazookas.
20 bazookas.
30 bazookas.
40 bazookas.
So, and that concludes today's auction.
Stay! I have another slave to offer.
But you're not going to sell Morgiana.
Why not? She is my slave.
But my love, we cannot.
Albert, you must buy Morgiana.
We will bid high for this slave girl and find out if Alibaba has any wealth, and then we shall pay her a visit.
What am I bid?
100 bazookas.
200.
300.
400. 500.
700.
600.
You're going backwards.
800.
900.
1,000 bazookas.
1,000 bazookas?
Well, what's a bazooka or two to me?
You realise just how much 1,000 bazookas is in English currency?
No, pray enlighten me.
It is exactly £100,000.
Furthermore, little man, do you know the law of the slave market? The bidder must produce the money within 24 hours or he pays with his life.
How very awkward. Never mind, son. Take Morgiana with you. I'll get the money somehow.
Where are you going to get all that money from?
I'm just going to go and play bingo. Following Cassie, now's your chance.
Alibaba, I suspect you. Follow him, you two.
We're here. We are there. The market is closed.
Mother, isn't it wonderful?
It is, I mean, it is. All this well. I'm going to have a dress like those girls, you know. Cut low hair with an excursion and a 10-minute interval.
Yes, but I meant...
Fancy me reclining on a leopard skin rug, smoking woodbines and sipping coffee with real lump sugar in it. The queen of the harem. Oh, but I know what your father was here at the slave market for. But I'm going to pick the slaves, don't you worry. I'll pick the ugliest, scraggiest old hags in Baghdad. If I thought that he had wasted any of his money on any of those young...
But that's what I've been trying to tell you. Isn't it wonderful? Father's bought Morgiana.
Yes, and besides. What? Bought Morgiana? I don't understand.
You see, Cogier put her up for auction and we bought her.
Oh, we did we? And what are we going to do with her? Just a minute, what's the idea of the kiss?
It was only a peg.
Only a peg, but more like a bushel to me. Come on, out of it, what's happened?
Well, Mother, she and I,
You mean this and that?
Mother,
What is the boy talking about?
I'm going to marry Morgiana, the girl I love.
You cannot marry a common slave.
Morgiana may be a slave, but she's not common. And you know that under the law of the land, a slave can only regain their freedom by doing some brave action. And someday, she'll do it. Meanwhile, I'm going to marry her.
You're not. And besides, if Morgiana knew as much about married life as I do, she'd stay a slave. How much did your father waste on the little weakness?
1,000 bazookas.
What?
Mrs. Alibaba, won't you give me greeting?
I'll give you nothing but black looks. 1,000 bazookas
did I not hear voices? My spirit thirst for God. No, I didn't. Robbers forward! Push, can't you hear? There's a sound drawing in. There's a tramping in the night. You must beware of the song in the air, not the naughty bottom leaves around the night. Very high, join a star, and you love on the rocks, and you let's see, I can't see that to the end. See the stand still, you're off, you on your own, where the head's like what it is.
Did you see that?
Did I see them? Don't be silly. One of them stood on my toe, lingered on it, and another one struck a match on mine.
Quiet, there's somebody coming. Walk down.
Oh, pop down yourself.
At last we hit about the secret. The golden hours.
Oh, my bullshit, you like. It was a brainwave of yours trying to fit that tree.
Now open the cave door and enter. And I'll keep watch.
Not today, love, if you don't mind.
Why not?
I'm rather superstitious, and I don't like to work in any week that has a Friday in it.
Oh, you are a coward. Open sesame.
Shut up, sesame!
Open sesame.
Shut up, sesame!
Oh, I'll deal with you severely in a minute. Open sesame. Now get in while I keep watch. Oh, shut sesame. Did you see them? They're double crossers.
Cassie must not be found in the cave by the robbers, or he might give us away.
I didn't like the look of those toothpicks the robbers were carrying, but what can we do?
I've got an idea. We'll disguise ourselves as two of the robber men, enter the cave with them, and find out if they suspect us.
But here comes Abdullah. I've an idea he's the robber chief. We haven't time to get disguised.
Why, I know him. He used to take me out when I was a girl.
It can't be as old as that. You delay me while I get my disguise on.
Wish they wouldn't leave these twigs lying about.
Ah, a damsel in distress. Oh, it's you.
Who did you expect? Bridget Bardo?
Come, the night is young, and you're so beautiful. Well, the night is young anyway.
You're no gentleman.
Oh, yes, I am. In fact, I got into trouble through being a gentleman. I stood up when a lady came into the room.
And what's wrong with that?
It was a bathroom. Not a gentleman, indeed. I'll have you know I'm from an old family tree.
What are you? The sap?
Mrs. Ali, Anastasia, the perfume of your presence intoxicates me. Let me kiss your hand.
Oh, he takes me for a mouth organ. We'd better sing.
Oh, my heart is beating wildly, and it's all because you're here. When I'm not near the girl I love the girl I'm near.
Gold! What precious stuff. Yellow, twinkling gold. Where is it? It's well hidden, but if I can find it, I can find it too. I must be quick.
Hush, can't you hear?
What's that?
The sound of
It's the gang. I must hide, they've got such nasty tempers.
beware of the sound in the air, for the naughty is their out of light. Though you hide all your doors and you lock all your doors, and you never see a captain as he enters or in it. Don't see the silent stealth, we will rob you, when the 10, 20, 30, 40 thieves.
Are we all here?
We are all here.
Am I the greatest one among you?
Yes.
No.
Who said that?
Smoky Joe.
Let me warn you, my lad, you are playing with fire. Is there anyone here who is not afraid of me? Yes. Who said that?
Smoky Joe.
I never said a word.
Now, answer your names. Hassara.
Yes.
Cassara.
Yes.
Scrounging salmon.
Yes.
Pilfering person.
Yes.
Ruthless Rupert.
Yes.
Reckless Reginald.
Yes.
Thieving Theobald.
Yes?
Smoky Joe.
Yes.
Now, our Captain Abdullah will be here at any minute.
Open sesame.
The chief.
All present and correct, sir.
Present, but not correct.
I've just called them all, sir.
Very likely. But I ask you, have you ever seen a collection of men more incorrect?
I've turned them out the best I can, sir.
Then next time you turn them out, turn them inside out. Now, what have we collected to date?
I'm just going to think, sir.
Hurry up then. Count the spoil and then to business. There's been some dirty work. Our secret is discovered. Gold is missing from our hoard, and I mean to find out who did it. And when I do, most discouraging. Very little coming in and a lot going out. Have you any suspicion where the gold has gone?
I've asked the men and nobody knows who done it.
Who did it?
I don't know.
You should say who did it.
I tell you, I can't say who done it because I don't know.
You can't say who done it. It's not grammar.
It's not me either, never mind grammar.
Ah, I know who took the gold. Hassara and Cassara.
Hassarack and Cassarack.
We wouldn't do such a thing, would we, Cecil?
No.
There you are. Cecil says we wouldn't. Strike the gong for silence.
Don't blame these two lads.
Which two lads?
Our second casserole.
And what do you know about it?
Nothing.
Then strike the gong for silence. Guilt is written on their faces. Has anyone anything to say before sentence is passed?
Yes, all our family were centurions. Don't break the record.
Yes, I will spike, so speak. Brothers in arms, sisters in some other fellow's arms, I salute you. In reply to your captain's toast, wishing Hassarack and Cassarack long life, I second the proposition.
Stay thy tongue, O stuttering lizard.
We are accused of taking 50,000 gold pieces.
You are.
Do you think we'd stoop so low to take a paltry 50,000?
We do.
They do, Cecil, they do. That makes it awkward.
Give him an alibi.
Yeah, but he don't wear them.
No, an alibi. Tell him you weren't here when you were. Weren't you?
Of course not. Is it?
Enough! They have admitted their guilt, and that is sufficient. Strike the gong for silence.
Captain!
What was that? Search the cave!
Here
The door was open by accident, and I fell in by accident.
And you'll fall to pieces in a minute by accident.
Oh, mercy, mercy.
What does he say?
He says mercy. That's French for thank you.
I didn't steal the gold.
Then who done it?
Who did it?
I've just asked him.
It was my brother, Ali Barber.
Indeed. What is he like?
He's a little man. No, he's rather on the tall side.
Why didn't you say it was your grandmother? Take him away and cut him into 3 pieces.
Oh, no, noble captain. Not that. Not that.
Very well, I shall make an exception in your case.
Oh, thank you, noble captain. Thank you.
Just take him away and cut him into 2 pieces.
No.
Now, back to Baghdad, men, there's work to do. And you two, stay here and guard the cave. Open, sesame, quick, march.
Hush, can't you hear? There's a sound drawing near.
I don't like this place, do you?
No, it reminds me of the blackout when we were courting.
How often I've thought of that Friday
Monday night.
when we had a last rendezvous. And somehow I foolishly wondered if you might by some chance be thinking of it too. Camel light,
You want me home.
you lost the glove.
I lost the gun.
Oh yes, I remember it well. That brilliant sky,
We had some rain.
those Arab songs.
And sunny Spain.
Oh yes, I remember it well. You were a gown of gold,
I was all in blue.
oh my getting old.
Oh no, not you. How strong you were, how you were, how big so long in every way.
Oh yes, I remember it well. We met at 9.
We met at 8.
I was on time.
No, you were late.
Oh yes, I remember it well. We dined with friends,
We dined alone.
a tenor sang.
A valentine.
Oh yes, I remember it well. The dazzling April moon.
There was no that night, and the moon was June.
That's right, that's right.
It warms my heart to know that you remember still the way you do.
Oh yes, I remember it well. There's somebody there.
But he said, no, he said,
There's somebody there.
you've got all excited, now stop being silly, there's nobody there.
Oh, there's somebody there.
Oh, no, there isn't.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, no, there isn't.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, no, there isn't.
Oh, yes, there is.
here, Morgiana. I am the genie of the cave.
Genie of the cave?
So you don't like this cap of Morgiana. But stand here and I will show you what mortal eyes have never seen. Those who seek on a wealth and beautiful things in life. But those with us like you and me, who have faith and courage, can see beyond the dark cloud to the silver lining. If your mind is in a jitter, all your heart is in a haze. I'll make you jitter under the haze with a friendship. If you chase around for trouble, or you fall off our dreams, I'll teach you trouble, trouble your dreams, and I'll support you. So I can do a rich kaboom, a bibbidi bobbidi boo. We're together, I want to be go, bibbidi bobbidi boo. So I can do a rich kaboom, a bibbidi bobbidi boo. I'll prevent you from leaving home, bibbidi bobbidi boo. So I can do the beans, fetch me little boo. Bring my father just the job is bibbidi bobbidi boo. So I can do a rich kaboom, a bibbidi bobbidi boo. We're together, I want to be go, bibbidi bobbidi boo. So I can do a rich kaboom, a bibbidi bobbidi boo. We're together, I want to be go, bibbidi bobbidi boo. So I can do a rich kaboom, a bibbidi bobbidi boo. We're together, I want to be go, bibbidi bobbidi boo. So I can do the rings, fetch me little boo. I can think of what the job is bibbidi bobbidi boo. So I can do a rich kaboom, a bibbidi bobbidi boo. We're together, I want to be go, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Behold, the wonders of the cave.
Not in here, but some at least we got.
Come on.
We're not having a picture taken of that. Be on evidence that I made it.
Just hold that. When she walks. Yeah, you get all you do with that. Don't hold that. Yeah, just hold that. Now when Joanne forced
Then what about your sister Victoria? Is she fat? She's let's argue like this. What do you think of my new costume? Wouldn't you like to buy me some jewellery to go with it?
My little acid drop, when you speak to me like that, I'm as wax in your hands.
I'm just an old-fashioned girl, with an old-fashioned mind, not sophisticated, just plain and simple kind. I want an old-fashioned house with an old-fashioned fence and an old-fashioned
I want a plain, simple car with a hydraulic jack, long enough to have a moving valley in the
I
back.
want an old-fashioned house with an old-fashioned fence and an old-fashioned millionaire. I was thinking of my love, people trouble to my crew, if you keep the house of my boutique. In our cottage near me, a sofa nursery is to come with me where I'm counting. I like my old-fashioned flowers, violets are for me. I'll be leaning diamonds so that everyone can see. I want an old-fashioned house with an old-fashioned fence and an old-fashioned
I'm just a pilgrim at heart, oh so pure and genteel. Catch me in Las Vegas when I'm at the spinning wheel.
I want an old-fashioned house with an old-fashioned fence and an old-fashioned I was no such simple things when I heard their cars. Two apartment buildings that are labeled as I want an old-fashioned house with an old-fashioned fence and an old-fashioned
We like Chopin and Bizet and the voice of Doris Day, Gershwin songs and other golden carols. But the music that excels is the sound of all the bells.
Instead of fitting carpets, I'll have many walls of wood. I want an old-fashioned house with an old-fashioned fence and an old-fashioned
Put the mirror here. Mrs. Alley's going to try on some new hats and costumes. Now be very careful. It slipped. It didn't slip. It was your clumsiness.
If he says it slipped, it slipped.
Don't you argue with me, slave.
I'll prove it to you. I had you like this seat and it slipped like this seat.
Now look what you've done. Now what am I going to do? She will be vexed. I know. It's my only chance.
That's a good girl, Zana. Now put them down here, and you can help me try them on.
Mr. Alley was very kind to my all these beautiful things.
Well, they're a sort of a peace offering, you know. Let me give you a word of advice, Zana. When you engage to marry, never quarrel.
Have you and Mr. Alley never quarrelled?
Well, we might have had a few words in bed once or twice, but we never fell out. Now, did you arrange the banquet?
Yes, I've asked Stevenson's of how Steve's doing the catering.
Oh, good. They should do as well. And did you put an advertisement in the Baghdad Gazette for a laundryman?
Yes, here it is. Lady wants washing. 12 weeks work guaranteed. Apply, Mrs. Alley.
That sounds queer. Now then, at the banquet, I'm going to sing, and I want you to help me. Shall we try it over now? It's
Look here, Mother, there's no need to be angry. Even Uncle Cassim has had an accident. Besides, Morgiana has more brains in her little finger than you or I have in our heads.
What has that got to do with it?
Oh, nothing.
I mean, when I want your remarks, I shall ask you for them. Meanwhile, keep them warm, and maybe they'll hatch into something. Remember, Morgiana is a slave in my house.
She is now, but she won't for long. I intend to marry her.
Oh, come, I mean, a joke's a joke. Now, you and Morgiana run along and eat your Turkish delight. If you can't get any of that, get 2 separate quarters of licorice all sorts.
Yes, Mrs. Alibaba. I hear my lord's Uncle Cassim has met with an accident. I am skilled in herbs. Perhaps I could help.
Accident? Why, he's been sent home all in pieces, packed in a fish basket. What his wife calls you will say, I don't know. She's so quick-tempered. You should have heard what she said to me, and I only broke a teacup.
I know time merchant who might help. Is very clever at mending dolls.
Cassim may have been called lots of things, but no one ever suggested he was a doll.
There you go, Mother. Getting angry again. Morgiana's idea is a good one. You might at least try it.
Well, where is the man?
I'll send for him immediately.
Good, and I'll go see to the priest.
Hush, it's me.
Hush, it's us.
Good. Anything to report?
Yes, we've just escaped from the jaws of death.
My hero. The jaws of death.
Yes, our wives nearly jarred us to death for coming here.
Pay attention to me. We must find out where Ali Baba got his money. We know somebody entered our cave, and it is for you to find out if Ali Baba did so.
Well, let's go ask her.
You must be cautious, discreet. Keep your ears and eyes open. I have a plan for revenge. Remember, no careless talk. And don't drink anything stronger than sherbet.
Sherbet? What's that like, Chief?
Well, it's something like... How would you describe it, Mustafa?
Well, it's something like he knows. Who knows? He knows. No, he doesn't. He's asking you. And I'm telling him. He knows. And if he knows, there's no need to tell him.
We must separate now, but do not forget, beware.
Beware of what? He knows.
Never
to the deck, the next thing we know, we're in bed. And back we go to the old routine, robbing people we've never seen. Ourselves with the caution, toilets, price the play. That's the mischief making, treasure taking thing, game.
Toy merchant is here, master.
Toy merchant, what does he want?
This is an idea of Morgiana's to mend Uncle Cassie.
Mend him?
Patch you together again.
Hamid, don't you think you better go and lie down?
The toy merchant is here, master.
My slave has given you all the details.
All 12 pieces.
Well, before my slaves take you down to the pantry to see what you can do with the odds and ends, could you show us a sample of your work?
This seems the best suggestion. Behold.
stiff.
You'll be stiff set on stitches and loosens, but that won't take long. Oh, master, a stranger is with guys in clothes and it's lodging to storage for his old house.
Bring him in. Panto, pleased to have you know me.
Peace be on this house.
Greetings, O lordly ones.
May the shadow of the palm tree ever rest on thy dwelling.
I suppose he is talking to us.
Of course!
What was that bit about a palm tree?
May the shadow of the palm tree ever rest on thy dwelling.
Very nice, but I like a bit of sunshine now and again. Anyhow, pleased to meet you.
They're foreigners, you know. We didn't catch your names.
I'm Abdullah.
Turkish or Virginian?
My friend and I have travelled far today. We seek a lodging for the night.
And a corner of your courtyard in which to store our jars. We are oil merchants.
Oh, well, if you want bed and breakfast, I'm sure we can oblige. I mean, you and Morgiana run along and prepare the best bedroom, and the hot water bottle, and open a new cask of ginger beer.
Meanwhile, Mr. Capstan,
Abdullah.
sorry, meanwhile, come and have a woodbine. Lead on, slaves.
Come home with me, Cassie, and I'll rub you all over with a little Jack.
All right, Ragtags. But you will be careful, won't you? You know I'm ticklish. You're the lady that I love.
I'm the lady who.
You're the lady very kind.
I love you just.
Right from the dance.
I love you just right from the top.
You're the lady that I love.
I'm the lady who.
You're the lady that I love.
I'm the lady who. You're my rock and roll.
You're my Cinderella.
Ooh, I love you.
A fine mess you've made, mate. That man who was left in the cave, so you cut him into 3 pieces, eh? And there he stood. You shall pay for your bundling. Get hence some in the band and conceal them in the jar which shall be out in the courtyard. When all are asleep, I shall come to you. Every man shall creep forth, armed to the teeth, and then for revenge. Swift, sure, or else.
Else what?
I shall speak with you all sharply.
No, not that, Chief. It shall be as you said.
Good. See to it.
I thought we would never get a moment to ourselves. Hamid, there's some danger about. I saw Strange this morning asking for your father's house. And when he was told which one it was, he marked a big cross in it to mark it for the rest. What's that before? I don't know, but when he got away, I marked every door in the street the same way. Didn't I say you had all the brains?
Is everything in order for our guests, our merchants? Good, for here they come, all of them.
La, 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 la.
What's that funny noise?
Funny noise, that was me, singing.
Sounded more like a man scraping his pipe out.
Indeed, can you sing?
Well, only to kill time. La 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 la.
I must say you've got a good weapon. How would you and everybody like to join me in a song?
Silken hands, but
Chief. Stephen Theobald. Aye, aye, sir. Pilfering Percy. Present. Hasserat.
Okay, Chief.
Hasserat. Hasserat. Jump to it, lad. Sorry I'm late. All present and correct, sir.
Have you all got enough room in there?
Yes, Chief.
Have they all got blankets
Yes, Chief.
and iron rations?
Yes, Chief.
Have they had their instructions?
Yes, Chief.
Do they all know what they've got to do?
No, Chief. I keep on telling them, but it goes in one jar and out the other.
What have we come to this house for?
Revenge.
Good, it is well. When I blow my whistle, or Mustafa blows his whistle, quick, out of the jars, and kill everyone under this roof. Good, clean, swift work. Do you understand?
Yes, Chief.
Excellent. Come, Mustafa. You must join our hosts and his guests. They must not suspect.
How are you getting on in your pickle jar? Well, sort of a confined room. I feel like a runner. Mine's a bit fruity too. I'm disguised as a £2 jar of raspberry jam.
I think I'm going to turn in. I've made the bed.
Leave your door open. I'm nervous.
It's a jar.
Hush, footsteps approach. What a time for us to run short of oil when the master has guests. I must have some oil to fill the lamps. If I take a little of the merchant's oil, he will not mind, I'm sure. Never be missed.
Is it time, Chief?
Another one. Is it time, Chief? Another one.
Is it time, Chief?
Oh, a man in every jar. 40 jars. I know, it must be the 40 thieves. I mistrusted that merchant. What should I do? I must act quickly. I know that Dilly points from use for that.
Come, let us sit down and enjoy the cool of the evening.
Oh, sit down, Ellie.
Now, who's running this party? You or me?
Well, I did all the work.
And I'm doing all the talking, so sit down yourself.
Let us drink to absent friends.
How thoughtful of you, Abdullah. I suppose a distinguished oil merchant like you has lots of friends.
Yes, I have 40 of the best.
Business friends, I suppose.
At the present moment, they're all in oil.
I don't see anything to laugh at, do you, Hamid?
You shall presently.
What is he laughing at?
He knows.
I don't know where my brother and his wife have got to. They're going to miss the running buffet.
Oh, sorry we're late.
Haven't you having a good evening?
I was busy eating Maggie.
I don't think you've met my brother and his wife. Come and be introduced me to both of them.
Abdullah. Where have I seen you before?
Couldn't tell you. I'm a stranger down here.
I'm sorry your friends won't be in time for the running buffet.
Thank you for your running buffet, and I can assure you that my friends and I will give you an equally good one.
You've been trick-tricked. They're all asleep.
Asleep?
Yes, not one of them will show a leg. Someone's done the lot.
What's happening? What's going on round here? I can tell you, your game's up. Silence, slave!
Hands off my girl.
And who are you, puppy?
I'll show you.
Will somebody tell me what's what?
I've got it.
What have you got now?
Look. The robber chief.
Discovered! I surrender!
There's none of them. Don't let him escape. I heard voices in the jars and found that 40 thieves concealed, so I dealt them all.
You I'm not sure what.
Keep quiet, Ali. If this should come to the ears of the Caliph, we shall lose the gold.
Oh, I've got you. Release the prisoners, there will be no further proceedings.
Mr. Ali Baba, you're a sportsman.
May the shadow of the palm tree ever rest on your dwelling.
A toast to the happy couple, Hamid and Morgiana.
I knew it was coming.
So did I. We've waited long enough. Now we are free to marry, thanks to Ali Baba.
And the naughty thieves. Hooray!
Our tale is told and ends in the old sweet way.
I've won a husband, wealth and happiness today.
We fought to overcome our enemies.